portion of the state of Alabama Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Troy Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with the Troy head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. From deep, it's Boyd. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Troy Trojans offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
From the gun, it's those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now to run the offense is Blake Baker. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Well, the biggest reason why this team has an opportunity to reach the college football playoff and one of the non-Power 4 teams to do so is because of the play of this quarterback. And what a game he had the last time out. It was just so dialed in. Good decision-making. I was so impressed with his rhythm and his timing, David, and those are going to be 2 critical factors for him, I think, to continue this thing and play well today.
Yeah, and to take this where they want this to go, right? Like, everybody wants to be that team that represents the non-Power 4, right? They want to be in the playoff, and he gives them a chance. The way he's playing at an elite level, this dude can put some fear in some really, really good rosters. So excited to watch him finish out this season and see where this team can go.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Back's got it on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Left side is Ford. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll run it. It's Booth. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Tells to run, wants to pass. Look out! And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Right side, it's White.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Burrowing for yardage. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Booth. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Baker. Out wide left, it's Booth. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Out wide right, it's Booth. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, going to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Finley. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside, it's Griffin. They put the brakes on him.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Bought a little time, lets it go. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Hits him with a stiff arm. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice...
Oh, a lot of space. Past the 10. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job of blocking downfield with their wide receivers, too. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Quick give. It's Griffin.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Grabbed in the middle. It's White. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Left side, it's Brooks. Snags it, and there's running room. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Number 43, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's White. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They give it back to him. Stopped right there. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field is this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the returner will be knocked down. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That one's not even close.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
3rd and long right here. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's loose down the left side. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Troy.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Booth. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Right down the middle. Holds on, it's Booth. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Gain of 20. First down for the offense.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. He uncorks one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the 2nd half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air, it's Baker. Finds his man, it's Ford. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Hits inside, it's Small. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Good enough for a 1st down.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Booth. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Here's a little touchdown Bulldog. And they take it in for 6 more points. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man. Offense fun.
Number 43, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Back to pass, it's Baker. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now on second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Selling the fake. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Bulldogs will go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
From the gun, it's Griffin. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Out wide right, it's Worley. Up to the races. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Trying to run, it's Griffin. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one...
Touchdown, Troy! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Baker. They're all over him. Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Under pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple of times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. This game is a virtual wrap as we take a look at the top 12 scoreboard for Week 10. So first down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Wilkerson. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Just keeps slinging it. That's caught. It's Finley. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
To the air, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
Got his man. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Troy sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with it.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
And man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. To the air, it's Crowder. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What an awesome job in coverage there. Critical 3rd.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Now on first down from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Maybe a crease, and it's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. The run inside. It's Brooks. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Making the adjustment. Keep it on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Turns into the pile. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Not a lot of...
Yeah, what? If that goes in, I got some shit to really?
To be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Left side is whirling.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Got a man. It's whirling. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out.
He lets one fly deep, and it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for a man, it's Baker. Throws for the tight end. Right side, it's Finley. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Trying to bull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Oh, and they blocked it. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's White. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here we go, final play of the game right here. 2nd down to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. After the interception, 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.